Hiya guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the new reanimation protocols, which seem to be creating quite a lot of stir on the intraweb. So here they are. It's a bit more thematic, I think, but I can see why people think it isn't as good as the previous edition. So essentially now it's like an additional layer of save. So for every wound you lose against an attack, either in combat or shooting, you build a little pool up, then you roll that many wounds worth of d6, and that's 5 up. Or 4 up it can become now as maximum. That's how many Necron wounds you bring back, and you have to bring back whole models. So yes, it's quite thematic. I don't know what it's going to do to multi-wound models, so I thought, you know what, let's have a look. Okay, so in this setup, a unit of 5 assault intercessors have come across 10 Necron warriors out in the field, and we join it at the Space Marine shooting phase. So the Space Marines have 4 heavy bolt pistols, which will hit on 3s. So there's 3 hits. And then the commander has a plasma pistol, which he will fire on standard mode, which misses. My rolling coming into play. So to wound the Necrons, they're toughness 4, strength 4, so 4s. 1 wound. Necrons get a save, but it's a -1, so it's 5 up. No. That Necron is dead. That's the end of the shooting. So now this Necron generates 1 wound to be rolled for reanimation. 5 up, which he does. So in that case, that dice goes into reanimation pool and allows me to bring back 1 model with 1 wound, which I then have to place back. Okay, so still works. Space Marines are all assault now. We're going to just say that in. My rolling is awful. So the Space Marines assault. And then they pile in. Yep. So this is where hopefully we're going to demonstrate some actual damage. So assault intercessors have got 2 attacks each. And 3 for the commander. And I believe an Astartes chainsword gives them all an extra attack. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to roll 1 more. So 3s. Let's re-roll that one. Can you see what I mean by my dice? Okay. Okay, so that's your hits. But then strength 4 versus toughness 4. So we're looking for 4s. Ooh, that's hot right though. So 5 wounding hits. Necron save becomes a 5 up because an Astartes chainsword is -1 AP. Save 3 of them, 2 Necrons die. Okay? So that then is the end of that attack. Each of those has 1 wound. So they go into the pool and allow me to roll 2 reanimations, which I failed them both. Okay, so no dice are there now, able to bring wounds back. Difference from the previous edition, these Necrons are now dead. Okay, they're now dead. There's no rolling in future turns, things like that. That makes a massive difference, because previously, historically, at the beginning of the next turn, you'd say, oh, I'll roll for them. Oh, look, they're both back. Which doesn't really sit well with me, sort of thematically wise. Warriors, I don't think it's going to massively change. In fact, it's something like almost gives you an additional layer of rolling to get models back. If they come back from reanimation, they don't count for things like morale and so on and so forth. So quite interesting. Let's set up something a bit different and see what it does to multi-wound models. So this time, our brave assault intercessors have encountered 3 Scorpec destroyers. They are toughness 5 with 3 wounds each and a 3+ save. We're joining the action again at the Space Marine shooting phase. So we're going to come in with our heavy bolt pistols. See if I roll any better. Shooting at them. So there's 2 hits there. And then we're going to overcharge his plasma pistol. Almost, eh? I'm going to assume that we command point reroll that and we hit. Okay? So 2 heavy bolt pistols, a strength 4, would need 5s to wound them. So there's 1 wound off heavy bolt pistol and a strength 8 plasma gunshot, plasma pistol. Okay, So obviously 3+. Let's just, for the sake of the video, assume that I actually can roll dice and that wins. Okay, so plasma pistol shot is -3 to the save, 2 damage. So that would be a 6-up save. No. So straight away 1 is down to 1 wound. And the standard ball pistol shot, they saved it. However, let's assume that they fail. So that would therefore kill him off. Okay, so that's 3 wounds off shooting, not bad at all. Okay, a 3-wound model generates 3 dice in reanimation. Okay, I now roll these dice, and any 5-ups I add to my reanimation pool. Okay, so I've got 1 in my pool. However, I don't have enough to pay for 3 wounds worth of model, so he is dead. Alright, simple as that. It makes things like scopic destroyers, multi-wound, heavier infantry for Necrons worth targeting, I think, because the chances of you getting these guys back is quite slim. Let's move on to the assault phase. So in they go. We won't do the hitting back, so obviously we would imagine that the destroyers would absolutely wipe the face of them. And so we know how many dice we've got now. It's these, and I get to re-roll 1 for the purpose of the video. So there we go. Why, I can actually roll some dice, look. It's always the same, you know, when you're doing a demonstration video, look at that. I never roll anything like that when I'm playing. Okay, however, it's 5 to wound. Okay. So, for 6 saves at -1, 6 4-ups. Okay, so that would leave 1 on 1 wound. But let's assume again that he fails that one as well, so it kills him. Okay? So we then have 3 dice in the pool for reanimation. Now under this instance, let's assume that we have a reanimator nearby, so it allows us to reanimate in a 4+, and that I've rolled that. Okay? That would then say I have 3 dice in my reanimation pool, and I'm going to buy a 3-wound model and bring him back. He doesn't count as destroyed for morale, he doesn't count as destroyed for anything else. So that's it, in a nutshell. For smaller units of elite infantry, this is pretty bad, but for the warriors, I think it's quite thematic. Do I like it? Yes, I think it's quite thematical, and obviously we've not seen the rest of the Codex yet, so I imagine there'll be things that interfere with this, and it'd be interesting to see what Resurrection Orb does, you know? But that's just sort of like my initial thoughts on it, so thanks for watching, guys. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and happy hobbying. Happy reanimating if you're a Necron.